Yep, that's working. That's working. Perfect. Got everything up here. TV is loaded. Awesome. Let's go. What is up, everyone? It's your boy Kyle here, co-founder of Slap Stocks, and welcome to Sunday Stock Talk. And today's Sunday Stock Talk, we'll be going over the general market moves, and we'll see what we can look for Monday's setup when market opens. So just keep in mind whenever I do these, this is the first time that I look at the market as well. So everything you see here I've done from the past, from Friday. Nothing here is done before this Sunday Stock Talk. So everything you're going to see me do is live. And yeah, so let's check out how futures opened. Nope, that's not it. Force ES20. Here we go. So we did have a nice gap up, actually. We're up 17 points. Wow, that's lovely. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that beautiful gap that we had there. We had a clean little triangle forming here for the nice break upwards. Let's see here. We've just been kind of creating higher highs and higher lows on our way up. We got our low here. We got a higher high, higher low, higher high. We should start forming a higher low somewhere within this general range. Start looking around here for that higher low to occur. And if we don't get that higher low for the bounce upwards above this resistance line here, then either look for consolidation here or just kind of look for us to fall back down back to like 371 range if we don't catch support at 376.50. So what I'm actually going to do is I'll probably set a long buy order here, just one, in case that ever goes off and we catch the momentum upwards. So I'll do that for ES. So just to show you guys, so when I say ES, S&P 500 futures, this chart right here is SPY. So if we look at SPY here on the 4-hour, we currently gapped from here. We are sitting at, let me pull it up on the 5-minute for you guys. We're sitting at 34.80 flat right now, which is at this level right here. So we gapped up pretty nice here. We're not really up in Friday's range here where we opened in Friday. We're still below it. We're kind of in like Thursdays to Wednesdays range right here currently. So let's see what happens because SPY is in a 4-hour downtrend. So the reason why we use the 4-hour is because this is what banks and hedge funds use. And we see here that we've kind of been declining here at this trend line. And let's see what our flow Let's see what our flow has to say, or algo. Yeah, okay. So it didn't necessarily signal a buy when we had that strong push happen Friday. But let's check on the Heikinashi count. Yeah, see. Oh wait. So it did signal the sell here. Did jump back up, form that higher low here, or from that lower high here for the drop down. I believe on the next candle, if we did gap down, we would see that sell signal here for the push down. But since that hasn't occurred yet, this isn't really a strong push downward. I'd wait for us to retest this resistance line again. And I feel like that's kind of where we're at right now on SPY, actually, now that I look at it. Because remember I said SPY's at 348, which is right here. So, I mean, we technically are testing this level right here, actually. If we can break up this, and this would be nice, and we should push back up to 349. Now that I'm looking at it. But if it respects this downtrend here, I'll draw it for you guys here. If this downtrend is respected here, we should see what happens. Let's see. I'll keep this up for you guys to look on the side. But since we did gap up, I'm expecting us to kind of stay within the 348 to 346 range on the downside. If we can get past 348 and upwards, I'm looking for us to probably rally all the way up to 351 up here again. If we can get 351, that'd be really nice because we do have earnings this week too. But here's one thing that I've learned too. Whenever elections comes up, if we rally and the market is green the month before elections happen, that typically means that the current president would get elected because the market has predicted that 80% of the time and it's been right 80% of the time. So that's something that we have to look for because if we can rally within this last 2 weeks that we have here, that'd be amazing for everything. It would show signs of a possible Trump getting reelected again, since that's what it shows in the past as well. So that's what I would like to see happen. But if not, I'm more expecting us to stay below 348 to 345, 344 max. But yeah, that's what I have for SPY. So if you guys have any questions on stocks you guys want me to look at, just put them down in the description below and I'll start looking at everything for you guys. Just start writing everything below. Let's see here. KO, apps, CMG, Hertz. I figured, of course, there's okay. Let's see. Hertz is really good. I'm glad someone asked that. Verizon. Okay. Penn. Yeah, Penn has earnings. I think soon. I think Comcast. All right, I'll start with KO first. Let's see here. So Coca-Cola did have a nice rally upwards from this 49.50 break all the way up to 51.50 for a nice $2 jump up, and it hasn't really rallied like that in a while, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, last time it really rallied like that was back here in August. Huh. And then it consolidated. But this is normal with KO. It consolidates a lot like that until it just has its massive breakout runs. Like let's see here. But what I do like about this is it is in an uptrend here. It is slowly rising upwards little by little. This is the 4-hour time frame as well, by the way. So each one of these candlesticks represents 4 hours. So just keep that in mind. So this is going to be like a long run up that it's having. Oh, look, it also has earnings the 22nd, so Thursday. Okay. Okay, I see. I see here. Expect for probably an earnings run up. What I would like to see is Coca-Cola above 50-50. I'd love to see Coca-Cola above 50-50. If you can get that nice 50-50 pump here, look for 51.50. If you can get that 51.50 by earnings, then that's exactly when I would sell because I I wouldn't play earnings. I mean, let's see. Let's see Coca-Cola real quick. Let's see here. I'm turning this off that way. Let's see here. Trade earnings. Coca-Cola. What have they done in the past? So they don't really move much on their earnings. Let's see this one. So it moved $1.86 there. 46.53, 45.38. 46.12, 47. Looks like they move an average of like $1 per earning. $1, yeah, around $1. That's how much they move by. Let's see here. Your implied volatility is super high on the actually. Just go low. Let's go to November 6th here. Your call IV is a little bit higher than the puts, but that doesn't mean too much right now. It's honestly the IV is low, so you wouldn't get killed by earnings. You just wouldn't probably make a lot. Just a heads up. So like honestly, this would be a safer earnings to play, but you lose money to IV crush, just not as bad as you would. Typically when you're playing earnings, you want to look for something with an IV that's lower than 40%. If you can get something that's lower, lower than 50. 50% is what I like to go for if I ever were to play earnings. Was 50% was like my mark to look for on IV. Anything above 50 was too risky for me. So anything below 50 is typically you're not going to lose everything if it goes wrong. Implied volatility. So these ones right here, your November 6 contracts are really good if you're trying to play an earnings run up, which I could see happen. Like I said, if we break this 50-50. But if not, expect to just kind of consolidate within this this $50 range and $32 range. $30 range, yeah. Just watch for that. Let's see what else. What else do you guys have? Apps? Digital Turbine, what is this company? Software, services, internet. Let's see, what do they do? I have no idea what this company is. Let's see here, do they have any? So this is the buy price history, market capital. Let's see, what is Digital Turbine? You got any good news or anything coming up? Let's see. Outspaces, stock market, fiscal 2021 second quarter. So they have earnings too? Let's see when. Oh, they're a little farther though. They're November 9th. Okay. I honestly don't know too much about this company, but it looks like they did. Oh, let's see here, 42. Yeah. Looks like they just reached all-time highs and they've been growing for quite some time now. Honestly, holy cow. Imagine buying this at 60 cents a share. That's wild. That's pretty cool though. Huh. That's a good company. They have good signs of growth for sure. It's clear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a growing company. Huh. I'll have to look more into this one for sure for long term or for anything. But let's see. Yeah, so they did reach all-time highs. They did drop down. We do have a sell signal here from the algo. But let's see. Yeah, it's still there. What I'd like to see for the downside here, let's get a break below the 38 level, 38.02 level right there. And we can look for the push to around 36.50. You'd want to look for this 36.50 mark here. Like right here. That's where you should look for. And then your next level should be down here at this, whoops, 35.70 level, because this is the next support level here. That's if it breaks this 38 level. But if not, since we are gapping up, right, since we did gap up, it should open around 30, I'd say. Or not 30, 40. Maybe 39.50. So anything above, we'll make it higher. There we go. So anything above 39.50, look for calls all the way to 41 to try and get that nice run up. Oh, hey, we executed. Let's go. So I'm long now on ES. My PT or my profit target is 3490 up here. So I'm gonna set my sell limit up here. That should be. Actually, I'm gonna raise it a little bit. Right there. There we go. So if this hits, that'll be a quick $500 right there. But yeah. So for apps, look for a break above 39.50 to 41. After 41, look for 41.50. But for the most part, I'd kind of wait for it to break out of break out of this range, because if it stays within here, you're not looking to make much because this is only a $1.50 range that it's creating right here, basically. So just be on the lookout for that. Let's see what else. CMG, Chipotle. I love Chipotle. Let's see here. Oh my god. No, honestly, Chipotle is really good. They got earnings coming up the 21st. Ooh. Only thing I don't like about Chipotle is how their contracts move. Like, here, let me show you something. CMG contracts decay quick, and they need a big move most of the time, and they're expensive. So like these are October 23rds. These are these weekly. This is this week expiration ones. They're almost as much as like Tesla, and actually Tesla's cheaper, I'm pretty sure now. But yeah, they're super expensive, honestly. But I'm just looking at the chain. They have high V already, so they're going to be fluctuating a lot because their earnings are coming up. Notice how it says 68.42. All these, this is pretty high. And it's just going to get higher until it reaches the 21st, which is, when is that? Wednesday. Cool. No, let's see. It isn't an uptrend. It does consolidate a lot. Breaks out, consolidates, breaks out, consolidates. Let's see if it can continue that trend and break out. I mean, we did gap up, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did kind of push up again, like it's been doing here. If we push up again, I'd say let's wait for this break above this level here of 1360 for calls to 1375, then 1395.50. Because I can see this having a push up for earnings as well. It's also holding a nice trend here. So keep on the look for that trend going on. And it did break out of this resistance level here too, now that I'm looking at it. So this should continue to run up a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this definitely breaks 1360 level and tries to go for 1400 before earnings hits. That'd be pretty crazy to see. Let's see here. What else? What else should I look at? Hertz, yeah, Hertz. Be careful with this one. Be careful with this one. They filed for bankruptcy and their stocks surged. This Hertz is literally a bunch of Robinhood traders just loading up on it because they heard it's going out of business. And they're like, it can't ever go out of business, even though they filed for bankruptcy. So just be very careful with this stock as it is manipulated a lot just because of that stuff. Honestly, it's not even like worth, like this stock is the complete pump and dump. I don't feel like, let's see if Hertz is still doing their deals. They are. Let's see. Hertz. I remember you could buy cars on here for less than a MSRP price because they were just doing whatever they could to make money. Let's see. I'll just pick a 29. No, I don't want to. Buy. Here you go. Buy. Let's see. What do you guys have in stock? If I were to buy a car from you guys, are you guys worth it? I want to find a BMW. Oh, you guys are already being complicated. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't like Hertz. Just saying. It's not even working right. But yeah, this company, like I said, this company is really sketch. I'd really be careful with it. If you really want to just kind of invest in this stock and be like, they can never go to bankrupt, do it now while it's cheap. Just don't put so much money into it because this stock can easily go to zero if they run out of money completely. So just be very careful with it. That's all I gotta say. Let's see what else. Verizon. Yeah, Verizon broke out of this support here that we had going. I did trim a lot when that Verizon announcement was said during the Apple event. So I'm only holding one contract right now. I'm just kind of letting it ride. It does have earnings as well the 21st, so I'm expecting 5G to hopefully do something for that. I really wanted to see the 60-65 break here, because if we could get that 60-65 break, then it'd be a nice run up to 61.50. And we still have time. We still have till January on these contracts too. So that's really what I'm looking for. But yeah, it did break here. Support is in a downtrend. It did catch support though at 47.75. So there's that for you. Honestly, above 58.50 would be really nice, and I'd like to see this at least try and make a rally above 59 before earnings hits in the 21st. So that'd be something to look for. Let's see here. BA. Whoa, look at that double top. Look at that double top right there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. No. There's that. There's that. There. We have there to there. This is what I'm looking at. So this holds. Wait, this isn't even BA. I'm stupid. My bad. Oh my god. Okay, let's see here. BA. Yeah. There's 169.79, 169.80, and 169.20 level. It's like it's a big range for it for some reason. It has trouble every time it gets into there, like you can see it here. It's just like there's hardly any supply for it. There's hardly any demand for it when it reaches this range. And when it does reach it and it grabs it, it immediately drops very quickly as it hits the next resistance, which is 174.30 here. But let's see here. Let me delete all this. This is messy. So there is clear support being shown here at this 159.23 level, 159.20 we'll say. And this is clear. This is like a double bottom. So we have boom. It's kind of messy. Messy double bottom. But it still applies. So just be on the lookout for this. If we can break above 169.80, that's a strong sign that we should push up back to 174.30. And if we can get to 174.30, look for us to gap up to 177 to try and run back up. That's what I would look for. Let's see on the downside, however. On the downside, I would say anything below 166, look for 164, then 162, and then 150, and then 159. Those are the three levels to look for on the downside. And on the upside, you have 174.30. Sorry, you have 169.80, 174.30, 177.15. We got Penn. Good old Dave Portnoy. Let's see here. So it did break out of its pattern as well here. It did break. I know we did talk about this last time, so if you played this to the downside, that's great. Good job. Let's see here. We did catch support at 64 here, so that's nice to see. We are as well in an uptrend like that. Let's see, do we got any? Yeah, there was a buy signal here for this uptrend forming. They do have earnings as well on the 29th, which is not this week, but next week. So kind of be on the lookout for that. I think what else? Honestly, I would just wait for this one to retest 69.46, 69.50 for a bounce to continue this trend. But if it doesn't hold 169.50, look to the downside to 168. If we can get above 172, or sorry, if we can get above 72, look for 74, because this is where the next resistance line is. Let me just extend this out. There we go. So yeah, so here's our next major level to look for after 72. So after 72, look for 74, then 74, 75, 13. What else? What else? What else? Let's see here. We got Comcast. I'll do Comcast. CMCSA. I believe they had some flow going through, if I'm not mistaken. I swear I saw some flow going into Flowago for Comcast. So we can see anything. Got it. CMCSA. Nah, there has to be more. This person just did this. What's the stock at? 45.56. So I mean, okay, so this person is expecting more upside. I can tell that this is the same person just because they did this as a hedge. They're bullish on this, I feel. They're bullish on this one because they grabbed because this is the stock's at 45.56 and they grabbed 47.5. So they're expecting like a $2 move to happen and they grabbed the $5 away put. So, but yeah, there's not much flow for it like I thought. I swear I saw more though. There's no equity pools for it either. Let's see. I mean, here you're okay. So we do see a lot of buyers actually coming in. Okay. So what this is here is it shows you like the main levels where a lot of buyers have their buy limit set. So if it ever hits there, then they're gonna buy it up. Stock's currently at 45.56. So let's see here. So 45.60. There's about 55 million. Yeah. Okay. So if it can get honestly, yeah, if it can get above 46, if it can get to 46, that's perfect because then it'll have enough bullish momentum to keep pushing upwards to 46.54, and that's where this block will take place to start ramping it up. But I mean, you can see here that if this stock goes down to 45, like there's a ton of buyers ready to just hop in here at 45 and 44.85 level. So they're just ready to buy this up whenever it drops to here as well. Watch this. Watch this. I wouldn't be surprised if sellers sell it down to this level just so they can buy it back up right before earnings. If that's the case, yeah, and 45 here is a support level. So I wouldn't be surprised if this goes down back to 45 range, then makes its way back up. But let's see here. And it has a strong buy signal here. We are gapping up too, which is nice seeing. Yeah, I'd wait for this 45. If we can get to 45, look for a bounce back upwards. If we get above 40, if we get above 45, what was I saying? 45 what? Yeah, if we can get to like 46, 46 would be awesome. So above 46, look for 46.50. Then from 46.50, look for 47 for the upside. For the downside, look below 45 to 44.50. Then 44, 40, yeah, 44. And then 43.18. Pen and I already did pen, I'll do Neo. Neo is really good. I messed up by not buying Neo when I wanted to all the way down here. I should have bought Neo when I had it. I had the opportunity. I saw the breakout. I just didn't buy it. And now it's at 28. So I really like Neo though. Neo is a strong competitor to Tesla. I mean the fact that Tesla has earnings coming up soon. Like if we just compare the two charts and how they look, we can see that Tesla's clearly having trouble breaking out at some point while Neo just ran. So Neo is definitely catching steam and wants to go up more. Plus, they already have cars in China compared to companies like Nikola. Like, look at this dead stock. I called this too. I said they had nothing to show. You can look back through our other Sunday stock talks when it was up here and I was talking about it. They had nothing to show. I should have probably done my puts there, but I didn't. That would have been, yeah, I probably should have grabbed some long puts when I was talking about that. That would have been awesome. You live and you learn. But let's see here. Let's look at NEO. It is consolidating up here in this 29, 28 range here. Look for a break below 27.87 just to be safe. And a break above 28.94, 28.95. I'm just going to move it up. 29. There. Look for a break above 29 for a continuation for it to keep on running. Yeah, look for a break upwards above this level here, 29, for 30, then 32. But for the downside, expect a break below this level here, 27.86, 27.87, for 27, then 26, and then 25. Expect 25 to be the lowest point here because there is support right here. There is support on old resistance acting. So I'll be on the lookout for that level. I'm going to set my alerts here. Alert for the breaking trend. Yep. Perfect. Add an alert here for the buy. Actually, just above it. Perfect. There we go. Cool. Now I got my alert set for NEO. Let's see. You have Hertz call. Want to know if you should hold or sell. What call do you have? Do you have one that expires this week? Do you have one that expires next month, in a year? Yeah, you gotta tell me more about this call real quick and I can help you out. Tell me what it is actually here. Tell me what you got. Type it in the chat. And then I'll look at it again and I'll put it in here for you. And we'll see what you can make and everything like that. FSLR. FSLR is running. Wow. Nice. Yeah. Had a clear consolidation here, bottomed out. Caught support, broke resistance of 64 and ran. It just ran up to 69. Caught support again. Or caught resistance, but then found support and ran again. Wow. Fslr. It says they're bi-quarterly. Do you have? Yeah, they have earnings to the 27th. Next Tuesday. Is this pushing for all-time highs here? Looks like it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, okay. So this stock currently is pushing for all-time highs right now. Has to get above this 85.50 level here in order for it to keep on running. It did, our algo did print a nice strong buy signal here. So that is something to look out for, because if it does break this 85.50 strong with volume in a clear force upwards, then that'll confirm the strong buy signal as well as this break-in resistance for new all-time highs. But if it can't break this, wait for a break below 83. If you get a break below 83, start looking for 81.37, then 79. Let's see. Microsoft. Same thing here. Nice run up. I'm so mad about I had this one. We had this one. This is like when Donald Trump said no stimulus, and they were just going back and forth with it, and I just kept saying calls and then cut losses real quick. I had this run up and I just missed it. I just kept on selling early, so there is that for you. Let's see here. We are in a downtrend here. But we are kind of forming this trend as well. Let me check out normal candles. Yeah. So anything below 217.55, 217.50, look for 215.80, 216. After 216, look for 215, then 210.80. They too as well have earnings the 27th, so next week. So if it does manage to break up along like SPY did, here, let me pull up SPY again. So if we do manage to break up again, look for a break above 221.50. Yeah, look for a break above 221.50 for a run up to 224, 225 for all-time highs again. Actually, that's not all-time highs, just kidding. Okay, it's up here. Never mind. So just look for that break above 222.50 for 225. If we can get that break above 225, we should start filling this gap back upwards to 230, 250. So be on the lookout for that. I wouldn't be surprised if we get that run up the week of earnings. So next week. I don't want to size into this here. If we can break upwards again, it'd be nice to see. We are forming clear support at this level here, which is nice seeing. But yeah, we'll look at that for Microsoft. Let's see what else do we got here. Did Neo. I'll do AMD. Okay, so AMD. We do have a sell signal in AMD here, but it has consolidated. Just turn this off real quick here. I mean, kind of look out for like this head and shoulders pattern that's forming here. You got your shoulder, you got your head, you got your other shoulder here, and you got the downside there. This is kind of rough and just a like far out idea, I guess. But be on the lookout for it because it is right at support. If we were to draw support here, I'll show you. So here's your support line at 82.82. Anything below 82.82, look for 82.50. Then from 82.50, look for 81.50. No, let's see. Yeah, look for 81.50, 81.40 for your low point. If this holds true and it drops below support. But if it can get above, I'm gonna set an alert here actually. Am I out of alerts? What? Let me turn some off. 76? This is old. Okay. I don't need that one. I don't need that one anymore. 163. I don't need this one. Okay. Look for a break above 83.76 for an upside to 86. Yeah. Nah, let's see. Honestly, if we're going to play this safe, I'd say let's wait for a break above 84. A break above 84 is better for us because that'll show for a stronger push upwards. So let's look for a break above 84 for 86. If we can get above 86, let's look for 88. Anything below 82.80 though, let's look for 82, then 81.50, 81.40 like we were talking about. And then if it goes lower than that, let's look for 80.47. Or no, yeah, 80.47. Bitcoin US dollar. I've never done this one. Let's do it. Let's see what it looks like. No. I normally don't look at stuff like this, but screw it. Let's see. I'm having fun right now doing this, so I don't mind it. Let's see here. It is spiking. Bitcoin has been spiking upwards. Um, it's 11,000. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So just as all things, everything is technical still. Bitcoin's even more technical though. So just got to be technical with it as well by drawing everything possible. Okay, this here. There. Honestly, this is what the algo is really good for. Let's see what it has to say. Yeah, so it wants that push upwards. It's called this strong sigma buy strong, yeah. So it's called Bitcoin really nice here. I like this. I really like this. We're pushing upwards again. If Bitcoin can break above 11,546, that'd be awesome for it to run back up to 11,600, and then after 11,600 back to 11,700. But if it breaks this trend here of 11, we'll say 11,450, 11,460, look for the downside to around 11,359, 11,388, just to be safe. Let's see. Love. Southwest Airlines. So honestly, if you're gonna buy an airlines, I recommend buying Delta. No, yeah, that's it. I just like Delta Airlines more honestly than Love, in my opinion, just because I feel like they have more room to grow. But there is a strong signal printing here on our algo for this break-in resistance here. So if we can get this break-in resistance at 39.89, 39.90. Actually, send a word for that one. Look for the continuation upwards to 40.75, then 42.50. Especially if that stimulus news is passed, because I know it has to do a lot with airlines. And American Airlines is also a really good one as well. They have room to grow, and they're low right now. But yeah, Love is showing strong signs of a bullish momentum going upwards. We also do have this lovely trend forming. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. Just kidding. It looks better here. Yeah, that trend looks better here, honestly, on the Hikinashi candles. I'd wait for this break above 40, honestly. 30, 30, 90, 40. I'd wait for that break for the push upwards to 41. Or you could wait for the touch on support at 39. And if we break 39, then look for 38.50 to 37.45. But they do have earnings the 22nd as well, so, and that's Thursday. So expect a nice run up to occur. I'll have my alert set here. This could be something nice to play for like a low cap stock, nothing too expensive. Let's see here. Let me check Dow out real quick. Yeah, okay, so they're kind of setting up completely different. Dow already had their earnings and they fell. Huh. Does American Airlines have theirs? No, not yet. So they have theirs soon. So actually the fact that Delta Airlines failed kind of makes me think that American Airlines may as well on their earnings. So just kind of be careful with that. You can see here that it didn't have a pre-earnings run-up. It actually dropped right before earnings too. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, just be careful with that, honestly. See, you're in Amazon 10. Amazon. Let's look at Amazon. You're on Amazon 1030 calls. When did you buy them? Because if you bought them Friday, then you're like completely decayed almost. Like those contracts are going to be so hard to make money on because of how much we dropped at the end of Friday. But if you bought them right at close, then that's a little different story because we are gapping up right now and that's good for you. Let me just look at it. Hold on, let me just buy one more real quick. Okay, cool. So yeah, so if you bought them towards the end of the day on Friday, you should be chilling a bit. But you also do have time. I just wouldn't play the earnings because if we just look at Amazon IV, it's going to be insane. And you have 1030s as well. What do you have? Oh, you didn't tell me the strike. It's okay. But still. I mean, honestly, it's 50s, 60s. That's funny. I thought it was going to be higher already. No, but this is definitely going to increase, so be on the lookout for that. I'm not... Yeah, okay, cool. I'm looking at the right thing. Holy crap, these are expensive. These are so expensive. 250. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot for that. I'm not spending 25K on a contract. Just kidding. I'm not doing that one bit. Let's see. It is bouncing off a clear support here, which is nice seeing. I'd like to see it get above 3,300 first for it to continue to run up to at least 3320, then 3350, then 3360. If we do break this 3244 level, expect downside to 3190. And then after 3190, look for 3120. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's look at your HTZ now. So you have Hertz. 2.5, you have a call. A $2 call. 1023. HTZ $2 call, you bought it for 0.51. Yeah, so you're decently in profits. You're pretty good. You need Hertz to open up tomorrow below 230. Oh, actually, what's it at right now? It's at 250. Yeah. So if Hertz opens below 230, that's the only way you're going to be... Yeah. If Hertz opens below 230, that's the only way you're going to be negative on it tomorrow. If it can stay above 230 at open, then you'll be fine and you'll still be in profits. So it's up to you whether to take your profits on market open tomorrow or just keep them and let it ride out. But again, it's up to you for that one. Let's see here. Do Let's look at USB. US Bank Corp. They did have earnings. They did do well on their earnings. They did catch some surprise. I don't know why they dropped. Possibly been bad guy. Actually, they didn't even really drop. They didn't move. They really didn't move much on their earnings. So I mean that's a good sign. Let's see what the algo. Hey, there we go. Let's go. We're getting that push upwards. Now I'm up money. I'm up $12.50 now. 37.50. Let's go. Keep going. Come on, Spy. But yeah, we are getting that strong signal there, which is nice seeing. This and the fact that SPY is pushing up right now, this should gap up pretty nice. I'd like to see this above 39.50. If we can get above 39.50, start looking for 40. And then after 40, that's going to be going for, it looks like, there we go. Cool. So there is more to it. Not even looking. Oh, wow. Okay. There's a lot more. Let's look at normal candles here. Yeah, okay. So we can get a break above this fourth. Damn. So it's been stuck within this range for quite some time now. Okay. So yeah, it's been stuck here since, well, let's see, June. It's been stuck in here since June. So we can get a break out of, so we can break above 40. That'd be really, hey, let's go. I'm up 112, 162. Let's go. Yeah. So if we can get a break above 40, let's look for 41, which is next resistance here. After 41, we'll look for the next psychological level of 42. And then from 42, we'll start looking for this next rally to 44. If we can get that nice pop up to 44, that'd be pretty awesome. So I'd be on the lookout for that. Because if we can get that nice pop up to 44, if you grab contracts at 40 and hold to 44, 42, that's some decent money. Let's see, what else do we got? Actually, and it's also in a nice uptrend. It's also holding really well. I like this one. It's looking nice. I'm gonna set an alert here for 40. And then I'll set another alert here for below 38. Because if it breaks 38, I'm looking for downside to 37. And after 37, we'll look for 36. And then after 36, 34 is our next level to look for. Let's see. All right, last one. Let's see here. I'll do bin. Bin did have a nice run. We do have a sell signal here that printed. Their earnings are far away too, so that shouldn't be taking any effect onto the stock. Any immediate effect, at least. It is in a downtrend forming here. This is a bearish triangle pattern that it is forming. So if it breaks below, I can actually extend this out too. Oh, what the heck? Just raise it, lower it a tiny bit here. There we go. Okay. So if we get this break in 181.76, look for downside to 178. After 178, look for 176. From 176, look for 172. But if we can break out of this trend and break upwards, I'd say look for a break above 185. You can get a break above 185, look for 186, then 188. After 188, start looking for 190 to 192, 191.26 to be more exact. Let's see here. We'll do... Yeah, you said Netflix too, I forgot. I'll do Netflix. Last one, and I'm done. It is in a downtrend also here. They do have earnings coming up on the 20th. Wait, what? Yeah, the 20th. Wow. Okay, so that's in 2 days. Tuesday. So, I know they did really bad last earnings. They fell hard. But they were able to recover. See, they fell hard, but they did recover. it did form this huge double bottom. Trying to get that push upwards. I would say this is... I want to be bullish on this just because of their earnings coming up. So I'd say a break above 540. Look for a break at 545 as well. So a break above 540, look for 545. After 545, look for 551. Then from 551, look for 560. If we don't get that break upwards, look for the downside push below 530.36 to 524.85. After 524.85, do 501.75 as your next level. Even actually 510. 510 would be your next level, 520. Those are your next levels to look for if we break below 530 and 525. So, let me see here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll wrap it up for this Sunday Stock Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like and thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'll catch all you guys Monday. Have a great rest of your guys' Sunday, and let's get this money.